everyone, what's going on? Welcome to another video by Do Work Exotics. So today I got a little review here for you. It is a 2018 Audi A6 and it's got the good motor in it. It's got the 3-liter supercharged V6 in it. Now, reason why this is apparent is that I really like this car, and this could potentially be a replacement to my 2006 B7 Audi A4. That said, I still love the B7. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. I love that thing. But I'm going to go over why I love this Audi A6 and especially this motor. So let's do it. First of all, where do I begin? What a lovely interior. Audi just knows how to do interiors. Very kind of just straightforward, but classy. Such a classy and clean interior. Really just all the buttons are well laid out. Steering wheel is just beautiful looking. And I love, it's very simplistic. There's only a couple buttons on here, a couple roller switches. It's not overdone. You look at some of these new modern cars and they have like 20 switches on here. And it's almost overwhelming. I also love that Audi hides the screen. To me, it's just super clean looking. So let's start her up here. Quick push button with the foot on the brake. And it greets you with the lovely screen display here, and you know, comes to life. So, a couple things I really love about this car. Now, it's a little different. Let's turn that off. It's a little different than the 2018 Audi A4 that I reviewed. You can go watch that video. I'll put in the description. The biggest thing with that Audi is that it had the wonderful, mesmerizing digital dash, as this one does not. All right, so the digital dash is awesome, but in this Audi A6, the dash is not lacking. It's still very nice. Has a lot of cool features. You can scroll through almost anything here, and it gets you all the information you're really ever going to need. And still does have a navigation component to it, where you can be able to zoom in, zoom out, and see where you're at. So very nice and just simplistic. I love Audi because it's very simplistic. They've got coolant temperature, tachometer, speedo, and fuel. That's really like all you need in a daily driver. I've been in some other daily drivers that are very luxurious, like a Porsche Panamera, and I mean they have so many gauges and dials and buttons. It's a little overwhelming. So very simplistic. I love Audi interiors. I think they're just killing it in that game. Going back to the buttons, super easy. Just a couple to use, nothing major. Then you can have a information screen here that you can just scroll through. It can give you some more information, show your efficiency if you're interested in that, and all that other stuff. Let's keep the speedo though. Roller switches are always my favorite thing on Audis. Very easy to use, very tactile if you want to turn up the volume. Very easy, and then you can turn it off. One-click mute. Very nice with that. Heated steering wheel is also equipped with this, so super nice, super luxurious. Like I said, has navigation buttons, and then that's it. Basic paddle shifters from the Audi group here, super easy to use, and they're actually fun to use. This transmission is fairly responsive. It's no dual clutch, but you know what? That's probably for the better in a car like this. It's much smoother with this Audi torque converter. So going here to the screen, very easy to use, very laid out with these buttons, very easy to use with these buttons, navigation, telephone, radio, media, with the back buttons. So, I mean, you can pull up anything from your nav screen, your radio, different media. It also has the touchpad. So this touchpad, you can actually choose some radio pre-select, so it's really nice. You can see here on the dash, let's go to 1. 1 is a radio station, 4, 2, same thing. I mean, you can preset all of these. You can also write, it helps with that, seeing what you would like to do. So really easy to use, easy to lay it out. Going down here, just your typical air vents, nothing special there. You have your SIM card here if you open it up, and then automatic start and stop. Guess what? You can just have it always off. I love it. You don't have to be constantly clicking buttons. So then we have our heated seats, which is always very nice. And then down here, just once again, super easy to use. Nothing is difficult ever to use with an Audi interior. One of my favorite components of the Audi A6 is that you're driving at night and it's pretty dark out. every one of these modern cars that you drive now, they have all these digital LED screens, and at night it's actually pretty glaring. Sure, some of them will go to a black background as the Audi is, but still, it still glares in your eyes, and it's annoying. I've always found it very annoying. Best thing about this car is this button. So you can still have your radio on, and you can put the screen away. So I love that you can do that because it makes it so clean, and just really keeps the design. First of all, looks great, and then secondly, there's not many screens glaring at you. So that's really crucial to me. I love that feature. Backup camera is super bright, super easy to use. Front parking and rear sensors are always nice as well. Makes reversing job very easy. Seats are extremely comfortable, and there's plenty of leg room for the rear passengers. Obviously, being the A6, this is a much larger car than an A4, and is a lot of times worth that extra price if you're looking for that extra luxury. And on top of that, the ride quality is higher because of that extra comfort and wheelbase. Okay, so with Audi's heating system, you want to turn it just to get a different temperature. Pretty easy to do. And then you have to click the fan, and that brings up the fan screen. Then you can turn, see, let's turn that really high, as you can hear the difference, or you can turn it back down to low. What I like is that, let's pull it back up, is that you've passenger and driver differences. So let's say my passenger doesn't want to have all that air being blown on them. That's fine. You can turn theirs all the way down. Let's pull this up one more time. As you can see, it's all the way down. Mine, we can turn it all the way up. So that's pretty cool that you can do that, and I can definitely see in situations how you would want that. And it's just the nice luxury features you get on a car. I mean, when you're spending this much money, you want it to be nice and have all these cool, funky features. All right, so this is a stunning A6, and it does have the beautiful LED headlights. I think that's definitely a gorgeous trademark of what Audi has created here. These headlights are just stunning. Body is very clean. It's a great looking car, just a fantastic looking car. You can see here at the rear end, just the whole body is a very good looking car. I love it in white too. I'm never usually a big white car guy, but this is very pretty. I love the accents. I would love to see it with some gunmetal gray wheels that go with the black grille. It'd be very nice looking. All right, so if you're a big Audi guy, you know this is probably their hottest motor on the market right now. Yeah, I'm actually going to stand by that. I think this is actually Audi's best motor. It's the 3-liter supercharged motor. You can find it in the S4 and in the A6 like this. Also, I think you can find it like Q5s, Q7, stuff like that. It's a great motor though. And let me tell you why. First of all, power is fantastic, torque's fantastic, and it's supercharged. So what's nice about that is that you can tune it. Now, as you know, I love tuning these Audis. I love extracting the most power out of them. It's really windy out here. Let's talk about it in the car. All right, so now that we're inside, it's not as windy and cold. Let's go over why I love this motor so much. So it's the 3-liter supercharged V6. I love it. I still am standing by that. I think it is Audi's best motor right now that they have on the market. I think it's fantastic. This is why. So stock, it's like 330 horsepower and 300 some torque. Okay, so it's a nice healthy number. I mean, this car stock, it gets up and goes. It's very fast. But you can do an ECU tune. This is just a tune. This is nothing invasive, just an ECU tune. The exact same tune I did on my A4. And you can get 460 horsepower. I mean, that's crazy. So to go from 330 to 460, that is wild to me. And that's so cool that you can do that with just a tune. Gotta love forced induction. I mean, that's where you can't beat it. So you can do the ECU tune. You can also do, and I'm looking at APR's numbers, okay? You can do an APR stage 1 tune or a stage 2 with their ultra charger. That is almost 500 horsepower. So you can make this little V6, 3-liter, okay? You can make this thing almost have 500 horsepower. It's going to be very reliable, especially being an automatic. I mean, if you're just cruising around in traffic, you're using the exact same amount of power you are, stock form. So there's no reliability issues. I'm a huge proponent of tuning your cars. I don't think there's no point of not doing it. There's truly no point of doing it. If I own this, I would tune it the next day. there's no point to not do it. So it's so much, it'd be more fun. And when you need that passing power, it's there. So I love that it's a 3-liter motor that you can really get and extract a ton of power out of. And then I don't know if you guys watch any other Audi guys, but Ignition Tube on YouTube, and just if you look on AudiZine, any of the forums, there are guys that have been running stage 2 cars, ECU tuned, mostly S4s, that have been bulletproof reliable. This motor is so reliable. I mean, it rarely has any issues. Okay, it's an Audi. You might have to do a water pump. But other than that, I mean, very strong, stout motor. I've got a buddy that has a B8 S4 and another one's B8 and a half S4. I mean, they love it. They have no complaints. They have well over hundreds of thousands of miles on their car, and they have no problems with the motor. Motor is fantastic. Another big benefit to the A6 is it has the torque converter transmission. So a lot of people will be like, oh, it's not the dual clutch, it's not as cool. I'm going to disagree with you there. So the dual clutch transmission, while it's cool, it's more sport oriented. If it breaks, it's costly. Go do some research on AudiZine. I have had a friend with S4, and one of the sensors did die in the dual clutch transmission. It was under warranty, $11,000. Yeah, $11,000 to fix it. Under warranty and at a dealership, so, but still, that's a possibility. This is an old school torque converter. I mean, very stout transmission. They have been around forever. They can hold a ton of torque. They can hold a ton of power. So that is the main reason why I love this 3-liter, and I truly do think it is one of the best motors that Audi's came out with in the past couple of years. I mean, it's a great one. You put an ECU tune on this. You put an intake to hear that supercharger scream. You put an AWE catback on this thing. You got a nice A6. Nice A6. All right, so let's hear how it sounds. It is a stock Audi. Stock Audis really never sound too good. They need exhausts. But let's give it an interior rev first. All right, so there you have it. 2018 Audi A6. I love it. I'm a big fan. I'm sold. What a great car. Luxurious, comfortable. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a really, really nice car. You should definitely check them out. Look at them for used market. I mean, they're under 30, so you can get them nice. I mean, obviously not 2018, but it's got the same motor, very similar architecture. But really nice car. Hey, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. We got a lot of cool videos coming up. I'm actually going to get back into YouTube, get back into making some more videos. I have a lot of Audi stuff coming up. That car needs some work, so we're going to get that thing going. Ferrari's been great. Got a couple Ferrari videos coming for you. So hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon. See ya.